One day, a little boy is in the shower, and he notices a large amount of bruises all over his body. His parents are concerned because of a lack of cause for these ailments, so they take him to the doctor to make sure nothing is majorly wrong. The doctor goes through many routine tests, including a blood test, to pinpoint what could be going wrong. He goes to check the results as the family awaits his return. They're not really expecting anything too dire. The look on the doctor's face when he returns to the room speaks loudly. After a few painful seconds, he finally spits out the words, "Your son has leukemia." After a few minutes of excruciating silence, they begin to discuss the options. As it turns out, this little boy is very lucky because he has an identical twin who has the exact DNA match. This twin was able to donate his stem cells to his brother in a bone marrow transplant immediately because he is an exact DNA match. This sends the boy into remission, and his future is looking so much brighter than anyone thought possible. This is a hypothetical story, but this could really happen. The oncoming advancements in science as they pertain to stem cell research are quite interesting. I will be discussing the characteristics of stem cells and the pros and cons to stem cell research. Stem cells are the building blocks to all cell life. Stem cells are very unique in their properties. As referenced by the National Institute of Health Resources, updated in 2009, stem cells have the remarkable potential to develop into many different cell types in the body, and this is ultimately where all cells come from. They are unspecialized cells which develop into specialized cells with a special function. Also noted by the National Institute of Health Resources, updated in 2009, stem cells are capable of dividing and renewing themselves for long periods. This picture represents one of the main characteristics of stem cells that I just told you about, and that is that they are unspecialized and they are capable of developing into all these other cells found in our bodies, including the red blood cells and muscle cells and brain cells and skin cells. So that is one of their main properties. As you can tell, it's quite simple, unspecialized, and it becomes all these specialized cells. Stem cells in humans come in two types. As stated by Dr. David Prentice in the healthnewsdigest.com, updated in 2004, the first type of stem cell is the embryonic stem cell. These are the stem cells extracted from the embryo. This one cell is the cell that every single person in this room started as, and it develops into every other cell in our body. Also noted by the National Institute of Health Resources, updated in 2009, the second type of stem cell is the somatic or adult stem cell. Adult stem cells can be extracted from one's bone marrow. The primary function of this type of stem cell is to grow and repair damaged cells around it. Now that I told you about the characteristics of stem cells, I will be discussing the controversy that goes along with the research of them. Stem cells can be very useful, but also detrimental. Stem cells have many positive effects on society. As referenced by the healthdigest.com, updated in 2004 by Dr. Prentice, stem cells offer much hope for medical advancements because of their ability to grow and repair. The possibility of replacement of dead neural cells and spinal cords is on the horizon. Replacement of cells can be used in chemotherapy for treatment of cancer. Also stated by Ian Merningham in 2010 on explorestemcells.org, stem cells can also assist in the treatment of terminal diseases because these are the original healthy cells, known as blastocysts, that everyone starts out as. They could substitute an organ donation because they are a viable source of cell replacement, which is much easier than the actual organ donated from another person. They can also assist in victims of Parkinson's disease, diabetes, arthritis, burn victims, and even cardiovascular diseases. Also stated by Ian Merningham in 2010, stem cells even have the potential to assist pharmacists in testing of drugs before using live animals or humans. As referenced on MayoClinic.com, updated in 2010, stem cells are already currently saving lives in their application of bone marrow transplant or umbilical cord transplant. The use of stem cells also has a few negative aspects. As referenced by Dr. Manisa at msu.edu in 2003, there is a concern of human life being respected by the use of stem cells. The use of embryonic stem cells is controversial, and it is argued to be a human being due to the fact that that single cell has the potential to develop into a human. As referenced by healthdigest.com, updated in March by Dr. Prentice, the research of stem cells is very expensive, and billions of dollars have already been poured into this field. Stem cells definitely have many defining characteristics, pros, and cons. The qualities make stem cells a very interesting topic in the advancement in the medical field. Someday, that little boy that goes to the doctor and finds out that he has leukemia could be you. Advancements in stem cell research could be the only thing that will save you.